Death Breath drove a 30-speed Mac from the Territory Gulf to the dry outback. Death Breath loved a drink or maybe three when he headed down south to Port Pirie. Old Death Breath was a truckie, the coppers all called him Lucky. He had this potion of garlic, prunes and pears every time he'd beat them bears. Oh, the highway cops and the city desk jocks didn't take too kindly to a truckie on the slop, so they found this little guy who was kinda mean, who reckoned he'd invented the breath machine. But old Death Breath was a truckie, the coppers all called him Lucky. There wasn't a copper who would ever dare test out the potion of garlic and pears. Well, the RBT was out every day from Darwin to Hobart, all along the way. The CB chatter was far and wide, there was just no place for a truckie to hide. No 18-wheeler, Kenny, White or Mac would ever get the better of Inspector Jack. But old Death Breath was a truckie, the coppers all called him Lucky. He had this potion of garlic, prunes and pears, and every time he'd beat them bears, Well, it's the Stewart Highway, late at night, and up ahead, a blue flashing light. Old Death Breath throws the rig into low, and as the big wheeler begins to slow, a familiar face, a cynical laugh. Inspector Jack cries, I got him at last. But old Death Breath was a truckie, the coppers still called him Lucky. You see, when old Death Breath blew out his garlic flame, old Jack just hung his head in shame, 'cause that thing blew up right there in his hand. Nearly sent him to the promised land. Old Death Breath was a truckie, the coppers all called him Lucky. They say old Jack died of a broken heart the night they blew his machine apart.